Welcome back, people, to another episode on CFC Santana. Welcome back, Santana Nation. Listen, we got a lot to talk about today, man. We have a lot to talk about today. We got the likes of Calafiori, Calafiori to Arsenal. It looks like it's going to be a done deal. It looks like it's a deal in the works. I'm going to be talking about that. I'm going to be talking about what I think about our chances of possibly hijacking the deal. I'm going to be talking about. It seems like two of our coaches in the youth setup, have either been fired or they've left. I'm going to be talking about that. I'm going to be talking about Gallagher, links about Gallagher leaving, possible new left winger. We got a few to get through today. We got a few to get through. There was a bit of news today regarding Chelsea, so let's get straight into it, man. People, let's get straight into it. Boom. Let's start this, man. Let's start this. So, this is what we're gonna do. The first one, like I said, like I say all the time, you lot gonna have to bear with me, people. You lot gonna have to bear with me. The first one I'm gonna pull up is this piece of bad boy information that we saw yesterday. As you can see here, exclusive, straight from Fabrizio Romano himself, my people. Straight from Fabrizio Romano himself. And it reads this exclusive. Carney Chukwuemeka's contract includes 40 million, you heard me right, 40 million release clause. Chelsea insist on their position not to allow talented midfielder to leave on loan. Every approach for a potential loan in the recent months have been rejected so far. Thank God they have been rejected. Now, my thoughts on this is 40 million for Carney is kind of crazy. It is kind of crazy. I can't lie. Putting a 40 million release clause on Carney is mental. Absolutely mental stuff from Chelsea Football Club. And I'm of the notion of Carney cannot leave. And if he's going to leave, he cannot be leaving for 40 big boys. He cannot be leaving for 40 M's. It's crazy. In this market, Carney Chukwuemeka, his age, his possible talent, going for 40 million would be a robbery. Now, do I believe he's going to leave? No. No, I do not. Reason being is the following. He's on 100K a week, people. Brothers, Gallum, people, he's on 100K a week. Yeah, that's the first one. Second one, you lot know my saying by now. If you watch my videos on TikTok, if you watch my videos on here, talking about watching my videos on TikTok and here, please like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Share this stream. I stream every day on this channel at 10 p.m. Soon there will be double uploads. Yeah, they'll be soon with double uploads. But at the moment, it is 10 p.m. every night. Catch me on this channel at CFC underscore Santana. If you don't want to put the underscore in there, you can still find me, people, with CFC Santana. Same thing on Twitter. It's at CFC underscore Santana. Same thing on TikTok. Catch me on TikTok. CFC underscore Santana. Let's get back to this, people. So, Carney Chukwuemeka, yeah, man. Like I said, I don't think he's gonna go. I don't think he's going anywhere, man. I don't think he's going anywhere. 100K a week. I don't see anyone outside the Premier League affording his wages for the player he is right now. I don't think anyone's gonna try test the waters. Obviously, Milan have been trying, but we all know these Italian clubs, they ain't got Wonga, man. They ain't got the Wonga. They ain't got the money. They ain't got the money for these deals for the Prem. They ain't got it. They all want to throw 10 million down, 13 million down a loan here. Like, Milan love a loan. And you lot know, and if Milan fans are watching this, you lot know, yeah, Milan is our little retirement home. Yeah, we've sent over Loftus Cheek, we've sent over Giroud, we've sent over Pulisic, we've sent over Tomori. They are becoming the Chelsea of Italy, and now they're trying to go and get Carney Chukwuemeka on loan. It's not gonna happen. But what's scaring me is the fact that Fabrizio Romano is putting this information out there. Like Carney signed what, last year, 2 years ago. Nobody has known about this. Obviously, the links have been coming out recently about Carney moving to Milan, and all of a sudden, like a shop window, putting him in front of a shop window, Fabrizio Romano's reported about a 40 million release clause. Now, I do believe Chelsea are willing to sell, but they're only willing to sell if that release clause gets met. Other than that, he's not going anywhere. Like I said, outside of the Premier League, I don't see anyone coming in for him. And inside the Premier League, I don't see anyone coming in for him other than Manchester United. Now, I don't think Manchester United would come for him, but there would be a space for Carney in that team. And I think that's the only team that would come for him in the Prem that Carney would probably consider. Maybe Newcastle, but we all know they got some financial problems. So my thoughts on this, Carney, he's going nowhere. Going nowhere. Absolutely moving nowhere. The only thing I would say, like I've always said, is availability is the best ability. So Carney, you need to something needs to happen to them hamstrings, man. You need to get surgery or something. Keep fit. Show people why you are getting paid 100K a week. So yeah, man, that was my thoughts on Carney. I'm gonna move on to the next one, the next piece of news that's dropped in the past 24 hours. Bear with me, people. Bear with me, 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 bear with me. This is gonna be the next piece of news. I've just spoke about Carney. So let's talk about some striker stuff, yeah? Some Nicholas Jackson stuff. So as you can see here, let's read this together. Chelsea want to bring in a number 9 to help Nicholas Jackson, but at the same time, they do not want to hamper his development and progress. Yeah? Now, this doesn't make sense to me. You either want to bring somebody in or you don't. Yeah? Bring somebody in of his level or above. I would rather bring somebody above. So either that, like, the benchmark is at his level. Why are we out here talking about we're scared for this person's development, this person's development? Chelsea FC is not a development squad. And I'm gonna eventually talk more about how I see things going later on in the video. But Chelsea FC are not a development squad. We are not a development squad. We have a development squad already. This stuff needs to stop. Get the players in. Get the top quality in. Like, the whole project's about bringing young players. Yeah, I get that. I get that. The whole project's about bringing in young players and eventually flipping them. But let me tell you something. 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 Yeah. If we're not doing well on the pitch, Chelsea Football Club, your investments are not going to reap their rewards. You're not going to reap the rewards for the investments you lot are putting in. And that's what's annoying me. And a lot of Chelsea fans seem to not get that. They seem to not get that. Yeah. A lot of Chelsea fans talking about, yeah, but look at the project we're doing. I get it, lovely. But to make things click and to make things work, we need to improve now. Forget the future. Forget only concentrating on the future. We need to make improvements now. That is the big key for making this project actually succeed. That is the big key. And currently, if players are not up to scratch, if they're not performing how they should be, I'm sorry, it's time to go. It's time to go. But yes, we're going back. So this is all I'm going to say about this number 9 issue. As I said before in yesterday's stream, it's all depending for me how Maresca views Nkuku and whether Nkuku is going to be playing on the left wing or if he's going to be playing up top. So the next one I want to show you people. Let's not try and make this stream too long, but it probably will be, and I know you lot are going to enjoy it anyway, so it don't matter. Um, Bear with me. Do. Funny that I'm talking about Nkuku and how Maresca might view him, and this came out. Update: Enzo Maresca will look to. Sorry, there's something in my way. Yeah, Enzo Maresca will look to use Nkuku in a variety of different positions over the club's pre-season tour of the United States later in the month, as the Italian aims to find the Frenchman's most effective role. Now, in my mind, I believe his most effective role might actually be playing in that number 9 position. I don't think Nkuku's um best ability is playing on the touchline and hugging the touchline like Maresca likes his wingers to do. And funny enough, I don't think that's Palmer's best game. Obviously, in the whole game, he's not going to be sitting there throughout the whole game, but that's the tactic. Make the pitch as big as possible. And I don't think that's the best part of Nkuku's game. I think that would be more of a Sterling or Mudrick. But yeah, to me, Nkuku fitting in the 9, perfect. I think it'll be really good for him. I think it'll be really, really good for him. And tell me if I'm lying, man. Tell me if I'm lying. If you lot don't believe Nkuku will be perfect in that number 9 role, tell me now. And What I would say is go do a little research on how Vardy was playing for Leicester last season under Maresca, and you lot might see why I think Nkuku will be the right choice. And just to even add to that, go check how Nkuku was playing for at Leipzig. How was he playing at Leipzig? I think it'll be perfect. The number 9 tends to be more of a false 9 role. I think Jackson will do good. Don't get me twisted. I think Jackson will do good in that role, but I feel like Nkuku is the better finisher, and I think he will do a better job. Um, so yeah, that's my thoughts on Nkuku. We're gonna move on, people. Let's keep this flowing and flowing. Bear with me here. Bear with me here. I'm about to share some news. About to share some news that nearly broke my heart. Boom, 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 boom. Bear with me, my people. Yeah, this news right here almost finished me. Let's see if it. Come on, man. This thing moves slow a bit. No, it's gonna load up. Yeah. Before it loads up, I'm gonna let you lot know already. It's Calafiori. It is Calafiori. Wow, this is moving slow. Come on. Wow, this is absolutely moving slow. What is going on here? What is going on here? It's completely come off. Aye, streamer's nightmare, man. Streamer's nightmare. I'm gonna try find this again, people. Bear with me. There we go. It's gonna pop up in a second for you lot. All right, cool. We're back. We're back, people. So more on Ricardo Calafiori. Mikel Arteta has approved the Italian defender part of a three-defender target list. So the camera's moving mad as well. Arsenal have also good relationship with Bologna after Tomiyasu's deal request is around 50 million. Still no formal bid. Chelsea would offer players as part of the deal. Now, that's where I stop the dreaming there. There's no more dreaming for me now. There's no more Calafiori. I don't believe Bologna are going to accept that. And reason being is, I can't even remember the club they owe, but there's a club um, that Calafiori came from before, and bloody Bologna owe them 50%, 40 to 50% of the deal when he gets sold on. So it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Every single deal seems to be Chelsea trying to push players involved into the deal, and this is why I've got a problem with the way we've been moving in the market since Clearlake came. Like I like the vision of the young players, but it cannot be all about young players because eventually they become surplus to requirements. Eventually they become players that we don't like. They eventually need to clock. Oh, we don't need him now. Let's sell him now. But if there's not a market for him, he's going nowhere. And you just got now an asset that's depreciating and he's just sitting there. And now you're going to find another loan, another loan, another loan, like what we're doing with Lukaku right now. Loan, 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 loan. 100 million asset just sitting there. Loan, 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 struggling to sell him. We can't keep going down this road. It's scary. We cannot keep going down this road. And Calafiori is a player. If you've been watching my streams recently, if you follow me on TikTok, you follow me on Twitter, you know this is a player I've been screaming for. I screamed for Calafiori before the Euros, so I'm not one of those people that only started banging on about him once the Euros came in. No, I wanted Calafiori before the Euros, same way as I wanted Thiago Motta. Like, this is disappointing. Yesterday on the stream, I was banging my chest, banging the badge, saying I'm not scared of Arsenal. I might need to stop talking. I might need to stop putting things in the air because every day Chelsea are showing me why I should really be fearing them. And when I say fearing them, I'm not even talking about Arsenal. I'm talking about our board, specifically our sporting directors. I've said this countless of times. They are great scouts. They are great scouts. They are poor when it comes down to negotiating. You know the price, throw it up. If I'm sitting here in London and I'm knowing that Bologna are gonna have to give over 50% of the deal to the previous club, why on earth are you lot trying to add players and bring the price down? They're never going for it. They're never going to go for it, knowing that Arsenal are sniffing around as well. If you're gonna do that, you might as well take the L, throw them a player, and give them the same price. And that's the only way we probably beat um that's the only way we probably beat Arsenal. Like, don't get me wrong, if the 50% release clause wasn't there, that deal probably makes sense to them. We give them probably a 25, 30 mil, throw them a Cassidy or something. That makes sense to them at that point if they are actually benefiting from all the money we send them. But unfortunately, they are not. That is the problem. They are not benefiting from the whole sell. So that's my thoughts on this. But I've got some more when it comes down to Calafiori because it's scary, people, man. It's scary. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. You're going to see what I'm talking about. Watch this. Okay, bear with me. Let this load. Is this gonna? Yeah, yeah. Look at this. It's taking so long to load, man. Screen sharing on this thing is it's crazy, people, man. If anyone's got any tips on better streams or whatnot, let me know. So now look at this. Bologna's request around 42 million for Calafiori. Chelsea would offer players as part of the deal. Now this is what we just spoke about, and this is just confirming again the amount that they actually want. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? It's absolutely shocking. Like I'm for real tired of it. Like, we can't catch a break. Literally, as a fan right now, I can't catch a break, and it's a headache. It's like, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Okay, moving on. Conor Gallagher. Let's talk about Conor Gallagher for a second, yeah. So it's rumored that Conor Gallagher, obviously, he's been rumored for a minute now, but Conor Gallagher, he looks like he should be going. So Fabrizio Romano on playback said Conor Gallagher is receiving most interest from Atletico Madrid. However, the deal is very expensive for them. Listen, like I said, clubs outside of England, other than PSG and maybe Bayern, and obviously Madrid, seem to not have money, man. Pay up the money, man. And you lot know my thoughts, man. Conor Gallagher, he can go. He can go. One more time, people. Yeah. See, Conor Gallagher, he can go. I'm honest. Like honestly, I can take 30 million for him. He's a player I'm willing to take 30 million for. Yeah. Do you know what? I've been doing all that talking. I'm not even sure if it even popped up there. Let's do that again. Let's do that again. Yeah. Surely that popped up. Yeah, you lot can see that. But one more time, just for the Conor Gallagher lot, we riot if we sell Conor. Crazy stuff. That's crazy. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. You know what? Yeah. You know the day when we sell Conor Gallagher. Yeah. The day we sell Conor Gallagher. This is what I'm gonna be doing. Yeah. This is what I'm gonna be doing. Yeah. This is what I'm gonna be doing. Yeah. Bear with me, people. Bear with me. Sorry, it's gone to the wrong screen. All right, bear with me, man. Told you, man. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Um, you're not gonna have to bear with me, man. I thought it was gonna be a lot more of a smooth transition there, but unfortunately, it wasn't. It wasn't as smooth as I thought it was gonna be. All right, all right. Bear with me. 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 Crazy stuff. Yeah, this is what it was.
In the spine, I came with the fellas. Ray Mac got hit in the back of his melon. And if I throw a bullet, I bet you catch like back on. I told Roby, how about the feet?
Yo,
I'm a message.
this is how I'm
Like,
feeling
if she got
it.
the will,
This is how
I
I'm
know we
moving.
getting away.
Hey, one more time for the people there. One more time. 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 One more time.
In the spine, I came with the fellas.
Hey,
Ray Mac got hit in the back
it's
of
the
his melon.
road say. That's me
And if I throw a bullet, I bet you catch like back on. I told Roby, how about the feet? And send him a message. Like, if she got the will, I know we getting away.
Don't get me wrong, yeah. It's not like I hate Connor or anything like that. Yeah, don't get me wrong. It's not like I hate Connor or anything like that. Yeah, but I just don't rate him as a baller, and it just annoys me how the fan base moves up. That's a certain particular side of the fan base. It annoys me how they move about Conor Gallagher. Like it proper annoys me. It's like we've seen ballers like Frank Lampard and whatnot be at our club, and you lot are holding him that high just because he's an academy product. That's absolutely mental to me. Like, I fully cannot understand some people's brain when it works onto um keeping certain players all because what they're English and they've come through the academy. Like, it's a beautiful thing, but you people move like we ain't got the likes of Reece James here. We ain't got the likes of Colwell here. Like, we've got players still been promoted from the academy. They're still here, people. But Conor Gallagher's the one you lot champion. Like, don't get me twisted. If it's riot for um Reece James, I understand that because he shows his quality on the pitch. Anybody else? I don't get that. I don't get the uproar. I really don't understand the uproar for it. So the next one is I'm gonna show you lot our potential left winger. Now this is crazy to me, man. As you can see here, reported from Pies. Well, he's aggregating it. Chelsea and West Ham have made inquiries for Wesley from Corinthians, and they want 16.9 mil. Now, again, cheap deal, left winger. Don't know more. What more I can tell you lot about this? I'll be real. So I'll give you lot the chance to decide what you lot actually think of him, because I got a video right here of him playing, and like, hold on. Okay. 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 Oh, 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 nice. That was nice. Hey, it's not finished. Wow! Wow! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're 19 years old. Moment. Doesn't look too bad. All right, he looks clean. He looks clean. He does look clean. I'll be real. He does look clean at the moment. Ooh. And honestly, I ain't watched. I ain't watched. I watched maybe about 5 seconds of it. I ain't watched 9 what it is. This one I need to do as well. But hey, he looks good. He looks good. That's it, right? All right. Delivery. Delivery. I'm in. What will I am? Oh, 19 years old. That's my look. All right. So, do you know what? Yeah. Do you lot know what? Do you lot know what? Yeah. Um. Let me get myself back up. This is my thoughts on him. This is my thoughts on him. Good signing, but is he the signing to save us and conquer that left wing? I don't think so. Again, another unproven youth player. Again, another unproven youth player. He can't be the be one and end all. At this moment in time, our transfer window is looking so mediocre. I don't even think West Ham will have this such a mediocre um transfer window. It's so mediocre. We are treating football like these owners and sporting directors are treating this football like crypto. Instead of investing in a house, which is more enough guaranteed, they're going into crypto and hoping it shoots up. All these youngsters there, everything shoots up and everything clicks. They've not really and truly learned. I thought, okay, cool. This is going to be the summer where Chelsea Football Club learn from their previous windows mistakes. Okay, you're going to bring in youth. You're going to focus on youth, but don't solely focus on youth. Don't solely focus on youth. And do you know what? Don't solely focus on unexperienced youth. Unexperienced youth. But like I said, he looks like a good player. He looks like a good signing. I would bring him in. I would bring him in, but I'm not bringing him in as the savior. They better not be bringing him as the savior. But as reports have been flying around these past couple of weeks, it looks like we only want one left winger. And already, I could see how they're trying to push whoever we bring in. They're gonna be the savior for that left wing. What do we do with Mudryk? What do we do with Sterling? Like, how is this guy gonna get minutes? Realistically, he looks good. I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm not saying he's not better than them or he won't produce better than them. But there's problems here. We're stockpiling too many players. We need to really start focusing on getting rid of rid of all these players that are not in Maresca's plans or even the club's plans. We really need to do it. And if we're doing it, how are we replacing them with unexperienced players? Unexperienced. It's crazy. But I also have a saying on this channel. If you're good enough, you're old enough. If you're good enough, you're old enough. So hopefully he's old enough. Hopefully he's old enough because if he equals to being old enough, that means he equals to being good enough in it. I'll be real. That will equal him being good enough. But yeah, this transfer window just keeps on looking worse. It's not improving. It doesn't look like we're getting anywhere. I'll be real. It doesn't. Doesn't look hopeful at all. I don't like how we're moving. Don't like, yeah, man. It's just unexpiring. Like we got what Tossing for free, Mark Gueyu for basically free, 5 million. We got Dewsbury Hall, which is an okay signing, but like we started this window talking about the likes of Osimhen, Olise, Sesko, Julian Alvarez. How we still with nobody that comes in that I feel like is a guaranteed improvement to this team. How? How, man? And there's so many optimistic Chelsea fans, and I feel like it's more of a coping mechanism right now. I really do. I feel like a lot of Chelsea fans are just in a coping mechanism. And don't get me wrong, I think I was in that for a little while. I think I was in that for a little while, but I think I've just woken up, man. Reality has truly hit. Reality has truly hit, and I've clocked it like we might have lost our motion. That's what's scary. Have Chelsea Football Club lost their motion? But yeah, man. I'm gonna move on to some other news regarding coaches from I think they were from the development squad. Neil Bath obviously has been with Chelsea for years. He's been with Chelsea for absolute years. And when I say years, I'm talking years. He's probably one of the last people that were part of the structure of Chelsea that knows what Chelsea is, if that makes any sense. So let's get into this, yeah? Let's see what's happening here, yeah? Let's see what's happening here. Give me a second, my people. Let's load this up. Let's load this up. Let's load this up. Boom, from the secret scout, yeah? Via Chelsea Youth. Huge breaking news from Chelsea. I've got to move this camera out of the way. Jim Fraser has left Chelsea with Neil Bath. They're gone. Now, if they're gone, they're gone. And like, if they're gone, they're gone. I'm not gonna cry about it, like, but from the noise from people that really are in tune with the youth and the youth setup at Chelsea, it doesn't look like a good look. It doesn't look like a good look for us. Yeah, it really doesn't. And like, it's just disappointment after disappointment with this team, man. It's it's starting to become depressing. I'll be real. Like bad news, but it's just like why? Why? That's my question. Why? 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 Like I'm asking why, but I might have the answer to that. Bear with me. Let me find some information because I believe I actually do have that answer for that. Yeah. So if anyone's wondering like why we've done it, I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you because, like I said, I'm not gonna cry over um because at the end of the day, yeah, I care about the youth, but I'm all about the first team. First team, care about the women's team. The youth, I don't really care about the coaches. I'll be real, I don't really care about the coaches. Yeah. What I care about is Chelsea Football Club winning and the Chelsea youth players doing the best they can in it and improving and breaking into the team if they're good enough. Yeah. Okay. So this is it here now. It looks like Chelsea Football Club already found replacements and they found it in this man right here. Chelsea are preparing to name Australia under 23 and former Benfica academy coach Felipe Col- Colio. If that's how you pronounce his name, that's how you pronounce his name, as the new development squad coach. Now that's flip it rapid. That's rapid. I think that's rapid. Yeah, it's only recently that not recently, sorry. It's only a couple hours ago that it was reported that Neil Bath was fired. And already we got a replacement. I like how fast that moved. Obviously it's probably not in real time of when they got fired or when they left to when we brought in this guy or when we're looking to bring in this guy. But yeah, man, I like that. And Benfica, if you know about Benfica, they got a great academy. They got a good academy. So yeah, man, direct swap. You get me? Like I said, I don't really care that much. Can't complain. Can't complain. Yeah. A lot of people on Twitter are having a meltdown, and I find that hilarious. Why are you not having a meltdown over this? This is not information to have a full blown meltdown. It's not. Let's have a meltdown about not getting Calafiori. That's the big meltdown, not some coaches in the development squad. Yeah, I know it's not nice news to hear because obviously Neil Bath has been here for a minute, but yeah, man, it's not nice news. 1 second, people. Yeah, 1 second. Let me just ask my girl right Wagwan, what does she think, babe? What do you think of Chelsea at the moment, man? Tell the people. Tell the people. Right? This is meant to be a Chelsea household. People swear about that, man. Best club in the world. There we go. Better. Yeah, better. Anyways, yeah, you fully froze, babe. You fully froze. Unacceptable. Anyways, cool. So gotta move on. Boom, 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 boom. And this lovely piece of news. You know what? I'm gonna end today with some good feel vibes, man. Good feel vibes. Yeah, good feel vibes. Yeah, let's end this with some good feel vibes. Yeah, Chelsea are keeping an eye on the situation surrounding Portugal goalkeeper Diogo Costa.
Awesome!
That's what.
Awesome!
All I want to press all my buttons. I want to press all my buttons, people. Seriously, man, this would be brilliant, man. I'm not completely sure about his ball playing ability. I think he's actually quite good, actually. In a tell a lie, I think he's actually quite good. But as a goalkeeper, for him to do his job, brilliant, 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 brilliant. Yeah. If that means the likes of Kepa Arrizabalaga not there, if that means the likes of um Robert Sanchez is not there, you know what, Petrovic, he can be back up in it. But if those two other goalkeepers are not there because we bring in Costa, I would love it. Let's swing them. Um, let's swing them Kepa or Sanchez and bring him through. That's a swap deal I would love to see. Give them Kepa. Let's go give them Kepa. That is a deal I would love to see. Diego Costa is an immediate. immediate improvement. Immediate improvement onto into our whole team. He will shore up the back line, and I would love that. Absolutely love that. Now, obviously, apparently Bayern Munich and Real Madrid are also keeping tabs on him. Now, if Madrid moves for him, what does that mean about Courtois? I don't think he takes Courtois' spot. Honestly, I don't think he takes Courtois' spot. What does that mean for Lunin? Do we go get Lunin? I wouldn't mind him. I'll be real, I wouldn't mind him. Um, yeah, Bayern Munich, they got Neuer. What's happening there? I know they probably might bring him in to phase out Neuer, but does he really want that? Does he want to be sitting in the bench waiting until Neuer is ready to leave Bayern or ready to retire? Does he want that? If we are the only clubs in for him, I know the negative might be, oh yeah, but you lot got Conference League or whatnot. But yeah, man, come in, man. It's Chelsea. It's Chelsea. We win things over here. We win Champions Leagues over here. Yeah, we win titles over here. Yeah, come through. And I know a lot of people might be feeling like, yeah, they can banter us right now, yeah. But listen, if you're an Arsenal fan, in your project, you've won one trophy. And luckily that trophy was against us that you beat us in. Yeah. But even at our worst, in your project years, we've won 3 trophies, and one of them being a Champions League. Something you lot can't get your hands on. Yeah, so if that's any Arsenal fans are hearing this, that's all for you lot. Yeah, that's Arsenal fans. Just for Arsenal fans. If I catch any Arsenal fans in the stream, or you're watching this as a playback video, hold that. Yeah, 1 trophy in your so-called project. While in our worst, we've had 3. Now I've got an angel and a devil on the side of me, and obviously the devil's telling me to banter it. The angel's like, "Yo, slow down. We're going into year 3 or year 2.5 of the Todd Bowley one. We ain't won nothing either, and we've been teetering. This season's going to be a big season to tell what really and truly happens with Chelsea Football Club. But yes, people, thank you for tuning in. Hey, it's a mess on the stream. It's like I've taken a few shots on that, but yeah. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Like I said at the start of the video, make sure that you're following me on all social medias. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Soon we're going to be having more guests on the stream. Yeah, daily stream at 10 p.m. Come join in. And before I leave, let's play this one more time. This video.
In the spine, I came with the fellas. Ray Mac got hit in the back, his melon. And if I throw a bullet, I bet he catch like Beckham. I told Roby, hop out the feet and send him a message. Like, if she got the will, I know we gain away.
I can't lie, I give myself jokes sometimes. Listen, if you don't laugh, you ain't going nowhere. So, anyways, people, thank you again, and peace, man. I'll see you lot tomorrow, man. Santana Nation.